How's it going, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video we do have a brand new ranked season starting up today at 3 p.m. Pacific time, and we will have a brand new set of ranked seasons rewards, or at least for World Series. So we do have a clue here. I'll go ahead and hide the face cam. We'll talk about some possibilities for this first World Series reward and clue. So as we can see, this is a right-handed hitter who has two wristbands on both of his wrists, obviously, and he has Rawlings batting gloves. The colors for his jersey looks like navy blue and a different shade of blue. My initial thought is that this is Mike Piazza, but the thing that's kind of throwing me off is the angle that the screenshot was taken, as well as how Mike Piazza kind of sets up in his stance. I think that his hands are much lower. So what I did was I went into MLB The Show 20 with the Dodgers version of Mike Piazza, and as you can see here, I mean, they would have really had to get the perfect angle in order to not include any part of his hair and also not include any portion of the number on the wristband there. But in this screenshot for Mike Piazza, he's wearing Mizuno batting gloves, and they don't match up. But I know for a fact that in the previous year, in last year's game, when Mike Piazza got a Mets card, Signature Series, he had those Rawlings batting gloves. I used that card a little bit. He wasn't my best player. I've never really hit that well with Mike Piazza just because of his stance and his swing. He kind of has a similar swing to Mike Schmidt without the closed stance, and I don't really hit well with Mike Schmidt either. But I kind of wanted to take a little bit of a different angle at this. I mean, it's not much different, but I wasn't really able to get like underneath from home plate and looking up at his hands is how I think they've taken that screenshot. But I don't know. It looks like his hands are higher up in that clue that they tweeted out. But I wanted to include the screenshot from MLB The Show 19 where Mike Piazza's equipment items actually match up a little bit better with that initial clue that we have. Now, at the time that I'm making this video, they might go ahead and reveal another clue for this first World Series reward, or they might reveal another clue for the second World Series reward that's going to be added into that pack. I would expect that we're going to get two. On the home screen where it shows the main schedule, it doesn't say anything about this new ranked season starting up, even though that will take place today. It just mentions that the stub sale is ending. So I just wanted to kind of clarify that as well. Both of those things are happening today. So if you're planning on buying some stubs, if you want to try and build your stubs up for one of these World Series rewards, you might want to purchase those in advance before that stub sale is over with. Anyway, I think we have a really good chance to get Mike Piazza for this World Series reward. This is what his attributes were looking like last year, and he is a really good card for sure. I mean, endgame catcher, can also play first base, doesn't really have the best defensive stats, but he can block the ball a little bit better than some of the other catchers in the game. If this is what we're working with, again, for World Series this time around, I think that that'd be a pretty solid pick. I personally, I wouldn't really use this card. I don't think it would be that great of a selection for me, but for the general population of the game, I think that it's a great choice and would add to the catchers or the variety of catchers that we have in the game. Another player that I thought about was Edgar Martinez. I know we have a 12-0 flawless reward, Edgar, and now he's actually in that 12-game win, I believe. If you win 12 games and without going flawless, you can still earn that 90 Edgar Martinez now. But initially, he was a 12-0. I think that he could be a 99 overall World Series reward this year. But I don't know. I don't think that would be as good of a selection as Mike Piazza or really any player that can both play offense and defense. I mean, Edgar Martinez is more of a bench bat, in my opinion. I wouldn't really want to see that card as a World Series reward. I also thought about Paul Goldschmidt. I know that the uniforms and the colors don't match up. That's the thing that's throwing me off. But he also kind of has his hands up in a different way. This is really the only other card that I could possibly think about that they would choose for a World Series reward that would end up being a 99. I can't think of any other players unless it is Jose Bautista, and we do have the rights to Jose Bautista. I saw a few people comment on the actual tweet saying that this is Jose. I don't know, man. I don't know if the helmet matches up. I mean, here he has the black helmet, but it does look like that helmet in the clue is navy blue or darker in that way. I think that helmet matches up with the Mets jerseys a little bit better, and better than any of the other options in this video as well. But Jose Bautista could definitely be the card if they still have the rights to him. I don't think he is in the game, but I might be wrong. I don't know. According to this home screen, though, we do have, the 8th inning program coming up. Of course, I mentioned the stub sale, and as you can see, there is no evidence of ranked seasons starting up, but it is included in the ranked seasons tab within the game. I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about the August Player of the Month program as well in this video. I know that I've had a lot of people asking me about the August Player of the Month, and I'm surprised that it's not out already. I mean, obviously today is August 31st, and we do have, a variety of Tops Now players and monthly award players in general. I would think that you would have to collect a bunch of these Tops Now and the Lightning players, like it mentions, to unlock the August Lightning monthly award player, but we just don't have one in the game yet. I mean, I don't know what is going on. I'm not exactly sure about it. I would think that it would be Fernando Tatis. I would think, that limited edition 99 overall Tatis was a pretty good example of what we would see for the monthly award card. And we already have these 4 bosses from previous years. And I don't know. I think that they're going to go with somebody new. I don't think that they would, put somebody else in that we've already had because they are playing a real season. I'm not really sure why we don't have anything announced about the August Player of the Month. They haven't added anything to that Tops Now collection, or I guess the August collection within that. I mean, I'm a little bit confused about it. I would think that we would at least get some sort of announcement so far, regarding the August Player of the Month, or just, something, maybe a stream, something with the 8th inning, something along those lines. Just kind of, I'm just lost a little bit, I guess is the correct word. I don't really know. I know we have, a set 48 headliner coming out as well. That might be released tomorrow. I mean, Tuesday and Friday, or depending on, which days they go with this week for the headliners. We haven't heard anything about that either. Another thing I am thinking about and just kind of wondering about is Stage 4 Team Affinities. We don't have any information about that either. I mean, we could see some really good cards for that. But as far as the August Player of the Month, I hope that we get one soon. I would think that we would, and this is probably the card that it's going to be. And personally, I would have loved to see this card already, released the last couple of days. Some new sports games are coming out. Tatis has been the hype of the entire MLB season. He's leading the NL MVP voting, he's the clear-cut favorite to win that award right now. And, he's just causing some controversy within MLB, and they created this card to promote that and stuff, and I thought that was a great idea. I mean, the community loved it. The responses seemed very positive, and it just seemed like the community was really enjoying, using this card for 2 days. I'm just kind of surprised that, with some of these opportunities, with all the content that they have available and that they're still going to release, I'm just surprised that we're not getting, something over the last couple of days, or, even announcements with some of the stuff that we are getting. It's kind of subtle. I'm just giving you guys my opinion. I would definitely be excited if they drop Stage 4 Team Affinities. I know that they've tweeted out stuff about the fall circuit. I mean, I'm going to show a tweet right here that kind of hinted to me anyway that the Stage 4 Team Affinities would be out a little bit sooner than when the actual fall season is officially started in September, or September 22nd of this upcoming month is when the fall season officially starts for, I guess the world. But the leaves are starting to change. MLB The Show 20 Fall Circuit is here. This was tweeted out a couple weeks ago, and I thought for sure we would see Stage 4 Team Affinities towards the end of this month, leading us into September, when Madden's coming out, when 2K's coming out, all these rival sports games that, honestly, will take some of the player base away from this game. And I know if I'm playing some other games as well, and I'm creating content on this, and this is my main game, then I can only imagine other people are doing the same, and it's just disappointing a little bit. I think that the developers have promoted their game extremely well this year, but they're missing out on some opportunities, in my opinion. And no, I'm not saying I know everything about what they're doing. I'm not a marketing genius, but I'm just kind of just throwing out my opinions, using some reason as well. But thank you all for watching this video. Hopefully you understand what I'm saying, and I'm not bashing the developers. I've praised them the entire year, and I'm kind of just wondering a few things. I'm curious as to what's going on. That's all. But thank you all for watching. I'm College Lefty, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.